Hello guys, my name is Sarah Maria, nicknamed Angel Enoch. I'm gonna explain a little bit about myself, how I started with this paranormal life. My life is like a twilight zone. It's amazing having this experience, abilities, and still learning each day. Like it's a learning process. It's a barely awakening and is accepting this gift. I work in the medical field for 5 years, and I grew up with my parents. Both parents are hard hearing. They only do sign language, cannot hear, cannot speak. And me growing up, it was hard because for me, I was doing sign language, but I couldn't speak English or Spanish. It was very hard. They put me a special ed since child. I very, we'll say, telepathic communication with my mom. Like mentally, she knew me, I knew her. It's a bond communication basically, and everything is sign language. Also, growing up, I remember since little, when I was 3, 4 year old, I remember vivid dreams that I came up in the galaxy down, and I went to my mom moons. And I remember something say, "Remember, remember." And like I want to remember. When I the day I born, I forgot. But I remember I was jumping in my bed when I was 3, and I saw my hand, and I was like, "Yeah, I made it. I made it. I made it." And now as a grown up, I'm thinking like, why I saying that when I was a child, you know? And then also I remember that I get like a spark in my mouth, like I knew it was a higher being watching me, like angels, like they're protecting me, saying, "All right, don't worry, we're here." And I was like, "Yeah, I just made it. I just made it." It's weird for a 3 or 4 year old talking about it, thinking about it. It was very hard that I couldn't explain in words to my family. Um, since little was very hard. Um, this reality as humans is very hard, like to cope with this evil society, basically, like people mistreating one another, and see violence. And as a child, like I'm seeing all that stuff, it's depressing. I got depressed so easily, and taking that, I was like a watcher basically when I was a child. I was very quiet and very observer, seeing everybody, and I did see domestic violence in my own household with my parents. Like they didn't get along, and I would find a way to stop the fight. Like a very sensitive child, and I will see images around them, like very demonic stuff. But is now I understand it was and negative energy, negative entities. When a person is very upset, you attract negative entities in your life, negative depression, all that stuff. You attract them. So also, had very vivid dreams with my mom situation. Like she's burning herself in a way that people teach me. Oh, hell assists, God assists. As a child, you're learning what humans are teaching, but who teach the humans that way? If it's the right teaching. And I was taught like hell is down there, you're burning on fire, and I always dream with my mom burning herself, but this negative entity putting her, burning her. And now as a grown up, I understand what it means. It means that she is burning herself because she's suffering. She not accepting to move on. She don't accept to changes. And I said, wow, I'm here to change her. I'm here to help her. I always have that fantasy dream that I want to heal her. I want to heal those ears. Until one day I remember that I went to a Christian church and I was reading the Bible in Spanish in Puerto Rico. um, it says that Jesus healed hard hearing people, blind. I was like, wow, if Jesus did this, why me not? Child, they're very open minded, and of course, like, why not? They're like child are very willing to understand miracles and accept miracles. So in reality, in that reality as humans, it's very hard because when you go to your grandma, like I went to my grandma and asked, Grandma, it does assist to heal, and my grandma's like, oh no, only Jesus are can do that. He's the chosen one. He's the Son of God. He came down here to teach us. As like, you're not listening to yourself to teach us. It means like we can do it too. And my grandma looked at me, no, he's the only one. And I was like, you see how I'm trying to say? Like, people teach you, and same time they don't quote what they're saying, and I'm quoting what they saying. I'm like, they confusing themselves. I'm not confusing. Like, you saying that we can do it. Like, he's teaching for a reason that we can do it. Years later, I find out in the Bible says, Jesus said, the ability that he had, you can also have it. Even better. And that was my goal. I remember I having a breakfast with my aunt, and I said to her, you know what, my mission, I feel like my soul is craving, like, I work in the medical field as a mom. When I remember I was a child, growing up this reality of anger. I grew up in South Chicago. Oh my God, it's so negative, the place. It's not being racist. It's being lack of education, respect, lack of job. Um, the society needs to change from education, helping one another, understanding how to resolve the problem. Food wise, they're eating junk, and that's why they're feeling depressed and feeling like their anger. That's a way to resolve the problem. Meditation already proven in science that it does help our anger issues. Now I understand why Jesus meditate day and night. And the Bible says, meditate day and night, and you prosper your river. Of course, like, our body contains 70% water. When we meditate, we start circulating out to our brain system, and we get relaxed. And I tried it. Yes, to be a Puerto Rican woman growing up in Puerto Rico, we have anger issues. We speak out of our mind. We're so honest. And I did control doing meditation. As a mother, oh, having kids is so stressed out and everything. And being a mother, a wife, and you being like a police officer, a teacher, a nurse, like, you have a low whole combo list. And in meditation, it took to another level in my life when I quit my job in the medical field because my abilities was increasing, and I thought it was satanic. I thought it was evil. And yes, because no one teach me that, hey, it is normal having disability. An example, I was dreaming with patients, and in the end, it was true. I was helping patients. I knew what they're gonna die. I just, by touching them, I knew, like, their energy. Like, I knew, like, oh my gosh, I feel she's gonna die. And my boss was like, Sarah, please. A month later, she died, overdose of drugs. She was depressed, and I was like, wow. I got the goosebumps. I was depressed, and, like, it was a weird gift to me to know that deep of the person. And my boss was like, "Oh, you're a witch." I like, "No, mija. Like, this is not a witch thing. This is an ability everybody have, and they're denying it. It's the feeling guts that everybody have it in their deep stomach and deep heart. Like, know something going on with that person." Even I had dream with the doctor. He's atheist. Like got me put him in the test. Even me, I really don't know what atheist mean. And that's how close-minded I was. He told me, "Oh, I'm atheist. I don't believe in God or evil." And I was like, "Okay, I will pray for you." And then I had a dream about him, and I guide him. And it was shocking. And then my boss looking at me like, "You just said exactly what happened." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm still in shock." And I understand the ability how we expand is to talk with ourselves with God. God is in us and around us. All is this is just a holographic. This is just atoms and matter. It's so amazing having this gift, and everybody have it too. If they are ignoring it, and the way we are thinking negative, we are doing that to the earth. We are doing it to our society. We are doing it to our family. We are doing it with our friends. It hurts. It's hurting them, and that's why we had to start thinking positive, eating healthy, understanding of what's the benefit of healing, doing blessing to our food. I put myself to the test. I said, you know what? I'm wondering why Jesus said like we need to bless our food. It's like it's bogus. I said that before, and now I know. Like in Russia, they did a study. They heal people with cancer and everything, and doctors are healing in the bottle crystal water, healing the water, thinking positive thoughts, and we are in our hand transfer energy. If you do this, just practice every day, concentrate that you're transferring energy to other hand, and you feel tingling. Sometimes you can touch the person and you feel electric shock. Like it does happen a lot in my work. Like I touch someone and I feel like they took my energy. Basically, I'm healing them because they were depressed, and I felt like they were depressed, and I didn't know how to control my abilities, so I always get sick. I like was like a psychic vampire. I just took off all the negativity from them, and I got it from them. And I when I go home, I didn't understand. I have panic attack, anxiety. My back was hurting, my legs was hurting, burning sensation, and like couldn't understand. Like my gift is healing in a weird way. Like it's amazing now how I develop my skills through fear, being a normal person to accept disability as a woo woo, but I would say not a woo woo. This is a freaking great ability. Imagine like everybody being like the time of Atlantean, like communicating telepathic and understanding one another. And it's like an example. I was thinking about my friend in Puerto Rico. I live in Chicago, and I'm thinking about her good moments we had as childhood. And right there in a moment, she calling me. That's the ability everybody has. And dreams is very important. Also, dream is like wow. Dreams is in the Bible, in our religion. It's something is about your deeper soul problems, situation. You can see your future. You can see your reincarnation. Like dreams is the best. To be honest, our soul travel. It's our energy. Is we travel. But we always do prayers before we sleep, and we ask God, the universe, whatever your belief system is the same thing. God is from love source, from that light, and I like to use the word God. And I always say, God, like today I'm so stressed out. I really want to go to the beach or something. And I put a white candle. I open my Bible. But the Bible, I love the Bible. I open to Psalm 61 to 68. It's powerful words of protection. I open it and I do prayers, and I see symbols through my eyelid when I do my meditation. It's like the language from celestial language. It's very amazing, and I fell asleep. I fell asleep, and from there, I'm dreaming. I don't know, like in Bahamas. in the beach. I'm chilling. And like I'm gonna have a beautiful, sexy body. I'm in a bikini. I'm not a bikini person, but I was in a bikini in front of the beach. And then I saw a woman coming out from the beach. She came closer to me and she said, "Are you a Freemason?" Excuse me? No, I'm not a Freemason. And I already reading her mind, and she was in shock. And I was like, "No, my name is Sarah. I'm not a Freemason. Who are you thinking that this gift is only for Freemason? This wisdom belongs to all humanity. That's why humanity is so fucked up." And she just like, and she disappeared. And I woke up from that dream. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I'm sorry from the cursing, but that's me. Um, and I woke up and I said, oh no, I need gonna be. I'm not into about Illuminati and Freemason. And I did more research. I researched David Wilcock books. I love David Wilcock. I'm like his number one fan. Like everything what he says is exactly what I experienced. I even had dreams about with him. He is the real deal. Like I know a person's lying or not, and he's this very gifted person. I really believe he's that Edgar Casey reincarnated. Like Edgar Casey is my spiritual guy. Yeah, like the thing is, his book inspired me, and all his teaching was true. And George Washington have the connection with the rainbow body. And I recommend you guys to learn about your chakras, rainbow body, what it means. Alpha and omega is alpha is the anger, fear, and achieving the omega is the alignment of love, peace, understanding, forgiveness. That's alpha omega. That's why Jesus said, I'm the alpha and omega. Logical. He was human. He had his temper. Hello. And like I even interact with Jesus. Like Jesus already he know how to control matters, and he just had me. He was talking to me in the palm of his hand. I was like very small, and he was talking to me, and he was teaching me, saying that I know understand that it's not easy to be a spiritual teacher, but you can do it. I did it, and I ascended, and you can teach others to save from their sin. People think sin is like something very evil, something so small we are sinning ourselves, not in a bad way. An example, like now I understand why Muslims don't eat pork. Pork is a big no-no. Why? I experienced this at work. I used to eat hot dogs, and pork chop. Pork chop is very famous for Puerto Rican. They like their chuletas, and for the holidays, and and I meet with this Mexican woman, love the her menudos, and contain a lot of pork in it, and it's just intestine. Yeah, I don't eat that one, basically. The thing is, she always came complaining with stomach, with ulcers and everything, and never helped her. With the medication, Prep said nothing helped her. And she was so tired, and she came for help. And of course, we did an order for blood tests for her in the clinic, and it appears that she had a bacteria eating her guts. The name of the bacteria is H. pylori. Basically, it's like a little worm with like feet, and it's like a big mouth eating it. And I Google it, and it means that this came from the pork. Pork eat crap. Yeah. And what happened is we talked to her, and right there I was like, nah. Now I understand why Muslims don't eat pork. They see a sin. For me, I see science, logical. Like duh, like they're eating shit, and it's bad for our health. Like we're poisoning ourselves with eating that. So like in the medical field, it helped me boost my abilities, understand science, understand religion, understanding connecting with everybody, and another level. I really blessed. I not regret. I quit. I not regret to being there. I had to quit. Like, it's not for me anymore. Like I knew that it's not for me because the doctor's only giving medication and not giving them the right education. it should, like health wise, what how to eat. It's okay to give medication for emergency purposes. Like if the patient's not eating healthy, they have to eat, they have to take their medication. But if the patient has the right education with health wise and they're willing to change, they can quit. They can heal themselves with those diabetes, heart problems, and arthritis. Is eating healthy, drinking a lot of water, and quitting some bad habit. They can reverse their diseases. It does. It is true. I heard a case. It shocked me. I did a reading with this client, and she told me about, Sarah, I believe that what you're saying about eating healthy, it does do a reversal, like a change. And I was like, okay, tell me. Look, I have a friend in Hawaii. They removed her kidney, and she said, you know what? I'm gonna quit eating junk food and all this stuff. She start eating healthy. She start doing prayers every day. Um, Basically, even blessing her food. You know what happened? A year later, she went to see the doctor for ultrasound and find out that from her story, she said that the ultrasound person said, "Oh, your both kidneys are fine," and she said, "No, I'm a lefty," and they checked and everything. Basically, she grew a kidney. I was like, wow, like that could be possible. Well, the Bible says everything is possible, but I had to see it to believe it. Like I'm a person, like I need to see it to believe it. You're like people will be thinking like maybe the doctor didn't really remove the kidney. It is true, it does happen, but that lady got overwhelming for me. People got thinking that she was crazy and everything. Maybe a doctor did a mistake, but guys, miracles happen. Miracle happened. Like even I got healed from burning from my legs. I thought it was diabetes, and no, it was my spleen. I was overwhelmed about my abilities. I was. It's not the bacteria I'm having. It's because I'm overwhelmed. The way we think negative, we are interacting with our body. Depression is serious. It's number one killer. Like of depression, and we can suicide ourselves, and we killing our bodies slowly. That's how our body works, is through our soul by thinking. And to be honest, I really don't believe in Satan. I just believe evil person. I believe I do believe in God. I believe God is you and me around me. I believe in signs. I believe angels. Angels are messengers. I interact with angels many times. Example: Archangel Raphael, John, Daniel, Judiel, Metatron. They're just regular humans, but more advanced. They know the law in the universe, and they're guiding us. They want to help us. I see them like Star Trek people. They take me to their spaceship and they talk to me. They teach me. Yeah, I sound like crazy, but that's me. I am what I am, and I have a freaking mission. And you guys have a mission too. Everybody have a mission to help this planet, to tell the truth, and to elevate this frequency up. Be yourself. Don't let anyone intimidate you. Okay? I feel so depressed to see cases like kids are suicidal thought, depression. Guys, I've been through that. Don't worry. I have a lot of negative friends, negative family, and you know what? I said bye bye. It is hard. Don't get me wrong. It is hard. But when you give that impression to them, you letting the universe know that you're not gonna handle any more shit from anyone, and the universe is gonna be like, ah, okay, now you're accepting that you don't want people treating you bad. Okay, so you want good people to your life. So the universe gonna interact. It depends. It would take me. For me, it took me a year. Now I'm having positive people. They believe what I believe: reincarnation, angels, and we thought like we are like a La La Land and Atlantean, Lemuria, Egypt, and even reincarnated an animal. like, of course, we all won. Like, God was one. He said, you know what, I want to experience. And he just explode. And that's, became everybody. And of course, I do believe in higher person, a higher dimensional, very smarter than us. But did I know this is the like our bachelor degree right here? Like on Earth is the hardest school ever. People before they we reincarnate here, we was like, oh, that's easy. When we come here, reincarnate in this body, oh shit, like it is hard. Is it's so dense the negativity on Earth, but it's a cycle. It's a cycle. New age, and then the how you call it, the evil age, the depression, anger, killing each other, and all that stuff. And that's why you see Peru, Egypt, Yucatan, and all that stuff. I believe Peru. I remember my reincarnation in Peru, in Machu Picchu. That I was sitting down, seeing the llamas, and I saw UFO flying around, and I said, "Hi, brother." Like it was a telepathic abilities. Yeah, that's one of my beautiful. It was so quiet and relaxing, and I know, like they knew that age gonna come, the evil forces and war and everything. They said, hell no, I'm not staying. So they grabbed their spaceship and left. And people have their higher soul. They can leave like that. Their light beings, they can leave like that. They don't need no ship. But like others, like they need a ship. They go for portals. They go up to another star system, another planet. But it's another situation to understand because we in a human body we had to go on a planet. It's like planet Earth element. We cannot go any planet. It doesn't work that way. It's, each planet have the different avatars to be in it. That's another video I need to teach. One of my teachings. But be yourself. I'm gonna be doing a lot of videos, and I will be interviewing people, different cultures. My goal is teaching more Spanish. Also, if you have any Spanish speaking people have this paranormal experience, hey, contact me. We have to give more awareness about this. Be yourself. If you see something wrong, help them. If we are here for a reason to change humanity. We're in a new age. Remember, the dead gonna resuscitate. The Bible says. Actually, what it means is we can remember our dreams. We're gonna remember our reincarnation, and we are waking up. And right now the people who are waking up right now is the older souls. They're remembering. I remember I was in Yucatan, Mexico. I died myself underwater, and I was putting in the crystal in the temple. I was putting crystals. I was in Egypt. I was in Peru. I was in Enoch tribe. I was undersea. It's beautiful dreams, vivid dreams. Like I actually lived there. Basically, I was there. But still, everybody is oneness. It's amazing. I hope you enjoy this video. If you have any questions, anything, if you are like want a question about angels topic, dream topic, how to increase abilities, I will be doing that most, and I'm gonna be doing more videos in Spanish because that's my goal, to give more awareness in Spanish video. Okay, love and blessing. Have a great day. Bye.